I was never a big fan of the Eleaf iJust 2 or the Eleaf iJust Basic or any of those iJusts that came out after the iJust 2, but today we're going to see if the brand new iJust S can sway me back on the iJust side. How's it going, everybody? This is Andy with AspenValleyVapes.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Eleaf iJust S kit. It comes with the battery and tank in this whole complete starter kit. Like I said, I was not a big fan of the iJust 2, but Eleaf might have swayed me on this one. We're going to take a look and see. But like always, we're going to run through the basics on this kit. We'll go over the tank and battery real quick, and then we're going to dive in, take a close-up look, see what it comes with, bring it back up top, talk about some pros, cons, and then we're going to go ahead and have a vape on the Eleaf iJust S. Alrighty, so onto the specs of the Eleaf iJust S. The battery is a 3000 milliamp battery, and it has got a 24.5 millimeter diameter, and that also follows up with the tank. The tank has a 24.5 millimeter diameter as well. So if you did want to use a 24.5 millimeter tank and put it on this battery, that would be completely possible. Eleaf iJust S tank does have a 4 milliliter e-liquid capacity, and it is top filling. You just screw the top off from the top, obviously. And it does have adjustable airflow, but it's a little bit wonky like on the iJust S. You do have to use a vape band style to adjust the airflow, but we're going to take a look at that when we dive into the close-up here in a second. On this mod itself, there is only one battery. You cannot change the wattage or temperature control or anything like that. There's just one button, 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. Very simple to use, and then it is micro USB chargeable, and the micro USB port is located right here. It does cover the specs. There's not too much to cover spec-wise on this little guy, but if you have any questions that I missed something on the specs, please leave a comment down below, and I'll try to get back to you. Let's dive in and take a close-up look at this guy. Alrighty, here we have the packaging on the iJust S, raising the bar on airflow. Standard packaging mod, that's the silver version. In this video you saw I have the black version right now. Open that up. You'll have your Eleaf iJust S sitting there and the tank sitting there. Take out the insert, you're going to have a micro USB cable for charging. You'll have a standard user manual that tells you a little bit about this tank and the specs, the mod itself, the specs, nothing too fancy. You will get the 0.3 ohm coil, which is the one that comes pre-installed in the Eleaf iJust S tank. And you'll get the new Eleaf ECL 0.18 ohm coil, which is the coil I have installed in here right now. And that new coil has got a lot bigger cotton intakes, and I am really enjoying that coil head. Other than that though, here you can see the mod itself, 24.5 millimeter diameter. You do have the micro USB charging port located right there. You do have your iJust S tank up top. Adjustable airflow is via the vape band. This tank right here is top filling. You just screw off that top portion, pour in your e-liquid, and you're ready to go. In terms of actually using the mod, 5 clicks on, boom, 5 clicks off. Easy as that. 1 click to fire it, and that's all it is to it. You could use another tank if you want to with this Eleaf iJust S battery. It can fire down to 0.18 ohms, so you would have a lot of options on what tank you want to use. And it does have a 24.5 millimeter diameter, so you could get pretty creative with that. Now this tank does have adjustable airflow, as you can see here with this little vape band. It's got the 2 cutouts to adjust the airflow to how you would like it. I am not the biggest fan of this system, but on this tank I actually like the airflow wide open, so I don't use this vape band at all. But if it is something you want to change, you do have that option right here by just twisting this, putting this on here and twisting it and adjusting it. I'm not sure what the reasoning is behind that on Eleaf, but they've done it on all their iJust series, and they did continue that here on the iJust S. That's pretty much it for the close-up though. Let's bring it back up top, talk about some pros, cons, and have a vape on this guy. Alrighty, now that we've wrapped up that close-up, let's get on to the pros and cons, starting off with the cons first. My first con is going to be the fact that there is no real adjustable airflow. Yes, there is with the vape band, but I hate how you have to have the vape band on there to do it. I'm not sure why the iJust series is like that, but I am not a big fan of having to put that little vape band on there, as you guys saw in the close-up. Luckily with my style of vaping, at least for this tank, I actually like it with the airflow wide open. On the iJust 2, I hated that wide open airflow on that thing, and I was just not a big fan of that tank and kit at all. But on this guy, with the airflow wide open, I actually do enjoy it. But I know a lot of you guys might not want the airflow that this thing has when it's wide open. And to fix that, you're going to have to use their little vape band airflow style adjustment. So to me, that is a really big con, but I want to know what you guys think. Is that a big con to you? Do you mind having to use that to adjust the airflow? Is that something you like or not? Let me know in the comments down below what you think about that airflow style where you adjust it with a vape band. That's really my only con though, because this mod is just such a simple little starter kit here. 1 button to turn it on, 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. It's got a good tank up top, and it's got a good battery. Micro USB port located on the side. The flavor and vapor protection out of the coils are good. It's got a large e-liquid capacity. There's nothing for me to really pick apart on this guy. So like I said, that is going to be my only con. Onto the pros. My first pro is going to be the 3000 milliamp hour battery capacity. That is a pretty big battery life, and yeah, this is 24.5 millimeters in diameter, but it still fits nicely in the hand, and it's definitely a great on-the-go style mod because you can easily take it with you. It would be similar to a mod like this that used an 18650 battery, so it's not too big, it's not the smallest, it's not like that Ego AIO style that's super slim, but it's still not overly thick, and it's a good overall size, I think, at least, especially for 3000 milliamp hours. So this is something you could take out and use all day, and it's not going to die on you in the middle of the day. My second pro on this kit is going to be the 0.18 ohm ECL coils, Eleaf's new coils. They tried to make a big deal out of it, saying they're very special. I really don't think there's anything too special about them, like breaking revolutionary wise, but when you actually use them, they are actually great coils. So I am a big fan of those. I don't think there's anything too crazy about the technology. It looks like it's just a single coil wrap in there, and they just made the cotton intakes a little bit bigger from what I can see, and that is going to be my second pro. My third pro is going to be the fact that it's just a very easy to use starter kit. Just like that Smock Guardian e-pipe that I just did, this is another very simple, easy to use, anyone can use it starter kit. You just pop off the top, you put in your e-liquid, and you're ready to start vaping. I love kits like that are just anyone could use them, very simple to use. Changing your coils extremely easy on this kit. Obviously charging, it's very easy. All you do is plug in the micro USB to the side of it and you're charging. One button, there's nothing to confuse anyone. You just 5 clicks on, 5 clicks on, 1 click to vape, you're ready to go. So that is going to be my final pro on this kit. Enough of the talking though. Right now I've got the 0.3 ohm coil in here. Let's go ahead and have a vape. It's vaping good, it's vaping quick, and no dry hits when you chain vape it. So that is always a great thing to know. I'm going to go ahead and put that 0.18 ohm new ECL style coil in here. Let you guys see how that one vapes. Alrighty guys, now I've got that new 0.18 ohm ECL style coil in here, and I'm going to go ahead and have a vape on it right now. I feel like I need to go in there and update my pros list. I know I did include this coil in my pros list, but it is a night and day difference to that 0.3 ohm coil. This flavor on this new ECL coil with the larger e-juice intakes is fantastic. I've got some of this I Love Taffy in there, and man, it is bringing out all of the flavor. This coil is actually really good, and as you can see, I've got the airflow wide open on here because I do not have the adjustable vape band on here. But man, that flavor is good. Let's have one more. So I definitely prefer that 0.18 ohm coil, the new ECL style coil by Eleaf. That coil is really good. Like I said, I have that I Love Taffy in here. What is your guys' favorite e-liquid? I'm looking for some new e-liquids. I'd love to carry some more e-liquids on AskSmileyVapes.com. I would love your suggestions. I usually actually vape 12 milligram, so it's a little bit harder obviously for me to find flavor since most of the company has switched to the 036 style. Right now I've got 6 milligram of this I Love Taffy in there. But what do you guys like? What is your favorite e-liquid? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. That being said though, happy Friday, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you have any questions about this iJust S starter kit or any vaping related questions in general, please leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to answer them. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend, wonderful Friday, wonderful everything. And as always, vape on.